Manchester United's 3-2 win over Brighton provided fans with one of the most incredible ends in Premier League history. But is this a turning point for United or papering over the cracks? I'll break the game down with a whiteboard analysis. Looking at the stats, the possession percentage is a lot closer than the eye test of the game suggests. The difference between the two teams is what Brighton did with their possession compared to United. Brighton pulled United's defence all over the pitch and created a plethora of chances. The 10 shots off target included hitting the Woodward 5 times, and of the 5 big chances Brighton created, they missed 3. What won United the game was the 2 counter-attacks they had. When they got the space to run in behind, they made the most of it and were clinical. Moving to the whiteboard, the first thing to analyse was United's work rate. In the first half, it was a disgrace. They never laid a glove on Brighton. The starting point of the United players were too far away from the Brighton players all over the pitch. When they went to engage the ball, Brighton just popped the ball around them and played through the lines, getting the ball to their wing backs with ease, which is how they won the penalty. United weren't even getting close enough to commit a foul, and a technically good Brighton team had all the time and space they needed to pick their passes. The second thing to analyse is the lack of pace in United's central defence. This is becoming a huge weakness for the opposition to exploit. Numerous times, Brighton's wing-backs were sliding balls into the inside right and inside left channels for Maupay and Connolly. Not only were they getting to the ball first, but they were getting there in enough time to turn and run at Maguire and Lindeloef. Connolly especially caused lots of problems with his running. At this level, you very rarely see forwards make anything of these passes because defenders get across so quickly they become 50-50 balls and defenders snuff them out with ease. Maguire and Lindeloef both lack the pace to effectively cover these channels. Bailly needs to come in. If they can get Upamecano, even better. On a positive note, United's second goal encapsulated the only facet of their game that continues to cause the opposition problems. That's their pace on the counter-attack. It was the only time in the game that Brighton left grass in behind, and they got punished. It was a great ball from Fernandes inside white, but from this position, Rashford still had a lot to do, but he did it brilliantly. Despite United's prowess on the counter-attack, we are 2 games into the season, and United have created one clear-cut chance that wasn't a counter-attack, and that was Greenwood's header against Palace. Against Tottenham, Mourinho will not give United this space, which will leave United having to create their own space, which is something they have struggled to do so far this season. The Devil's verdict is a long list. They have to increase their work rate without the ball significantly to get closer to teams and disrupt their rhythm. United at the moment are far too easy to play through because they lack intensity and energy across the field. United were tactically inept. For Solly March to have had that amount of space for the whole of the second half, the buck stops with Solskjaer. Maguire and Lindelof struggled to deal with Brighton's 2 centre-forwards. Wan-Bissaka got dragged into help, which left March in acres of space, facilitating his personal duel with United's goal. Ollie did nothing to rectify this until the 82nd minute, when he brought Bailly on, and at this point, Wan-Bissaka should have come back out to March. It didn't happen, and despite United having 3 centre-backs and 2 full-backs on the pitch, March still had acres of space and was unmarked on the back post for his goal. Ollie should have been screaming to Wan-Bissaka to come out to March. Finally, United's midfield lacks energy and aggression. Matic is technically excellent and Pogba is a great passer, but without the ball, they are slow and ponderous. I've lost count how many times Pogba has been dribbled past in the first 2 games. Fred needs to play to spark some aggression and energy into midfield, which I think will go some way to increasing the work rate across the team. His style is infectious and players follow him. Why Ollie has his card marked, I have no idea, but this is just another aspect of this clown's cluelessness. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the analysis and how you thought the game went for United. As always, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video.